Hey guys, we made it. We've made it to the last 2 episodes of season 4 of the Next Generation. I'm super excited, and season 5 is not going to be too long after this video. So let's get into episode 25, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
The Enterprise is preparing to enter the Mare Oscura, an unexplored dark matter nebula, for an experiment designed to elicit more information about this unusual phenomenon.
Sounds cool to me.
Jenna?
6.8 kilometers.
Jenna, you all right?
I bumped into Jeff again in the turbo lift this morning. He asked me out to dinner.
As you requested.
Okay.
I will now remind you of the reasons you decided to end your relationship with Jeff.
Oh no.
You said he was unresponsive, that he never did the little things. You disliked the sound he made when he ate his soup.
Hey, look. Some people, that's just how they are, okay?
Throughout history, many lovers have suffered the same difficulty.
You got that right.
Since when did you develop an interest in romantic historical figures?
6 weeks ago, when you and Jeff dissolved your relationship, as your friend, it is my responsibility to be supportive in times of need.
Well, you're doing a good job so far.
That's very sweet, Data.
I know y'all saw those eyeballs looking.
It's beautiful. Like watching fireworks when I was a little girl.
Very nice. 2 of my instruments are up there, the flute and the clarinet.
My tempo was way off. I felt like I was rushing through the whole piece.
Sounded fine to me.
I ruined the coda. I got confused with the phrasing again. I kept breathing at the wrong time.
I am quite certain the audience was oblivious to such nuances.
Heck, I was oblivious too.
Every night, Miles leaves his socks on the floor. Then I realized if I kept it up, I'd be doing it for the rest of my life.
You got that right, girl.
1 night goes by, 2, a week. By now, there's a pile of socks 1/2 meter high.
Oh, come on, it wasn't 1/2 meter.
And I'm still doing it.
And a very good job she does of it, too.
Well, get used to it.
He came over to my quarters the other day to give me a music lesson, and he said the funniest thing.
I believe I observed that you seem to have an aversion to orderliness. But it was not intended as a humorous remark.
Well, she found it funny.
He gallantly offered to help me straighten up.
And a very good job I did of it, too.
Oh, we're getting better.
Life forms here may have developed in ways never before observed.
Are there any M-class planets we could check out?
The nearest is approximately 3 light hours from our present position.
We'll continue our survey along the way.
Things never go smoothly. Now, why was that on the floor?
Sometimes in the summer we'd go on cookouts.
Children often do not develop discerning palates until well beyond adolescence.
It's just that we felt so good being together, you know.
Right, exactly.
I wish we were back there now, you and I.
The unidirectional nature of the time continuum makes that an unlikely possibility.
Data isn't going to be able to catch on.
I don't know why I keep falling for the wrong man. Why can't I fall for somebody like you?
I have no human feelings.
You encourage me when I'm down. No man has ever been kinder to me.
I'm very interested to see how all this is going to play out.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but you're very handsome.
I know he's an android, but you could still ask. Something to think about, huh?
Hello, Data.
Ooh, therapy session.
87% saurian brandy.
Ooh, we know about the brandy.
Too sweet? Data, if I didn't know you better, I would say you were a little...
Distracted?
Lieutenant DeSora just gave me what could be considered a very passionate kiss in the torpedo bay.
Really?
Oh, yes, girl.
And?
I was intrigued.
What do you think of her, Data?
I find her to be a competent officer.
I meant personally.
Exactly. Thank you, Guinan.
I look forward to the time we spend together.
Well, then it seems the next move is yours.
Exactly. The ball is in your court.
I require advice.
Don't look at me.
Why not?
No, Data. It's not good to advise people about their first love affairs.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But I am not capable of love.
Then it's gonna be a very unique experience.
He got that right.
Data. Missing someone?
Aww.
I found Spot wandering through the corridor 2 sections away.
Oh, the baby's name is Spot.
The door sensor is programmed to recognize only humanoid forms for entrance and egress.
Maybe somebody came in while you were away.
Gee, I wonder who.
Has anything been disturbed?
It does not appear so. Has anyone been in my quarters in the last 12 hours other than Commander LaForge or myself?
Negative.
In order to be on the safe side, maybe I should report a possible unauthorized entry to security.
Yeah, do that.
Should I pursue a relationship with Lieutenant DeSora?
I thought she and Jeff...
It's a long story.
She has made the first move in initiating a relationship with me. What should I do?
Well, first of all, communicate.
If she's just coming out of a bad situation, ask somebody else for advice. At least someone who's got more experience at giving advice.
I guess we gotta go to Riker next. Or Troy.
I think you should be careful. Jenna is a living, breathing person with needs and feelings that have to be considered.
She got very serious.
I have studied much human literature on the subject of love and romantic liaisons.
Okay, but it's not gonna be that simple.
My programming may be inadequate to the task.
You'll have to be more than the sum of your programming.
Ooh, that's a good line right there. I like that.
Klingons do not pursue relationships.
Stop, we went to Worf
They
next.
conquer that which they desire. If she were mistreated, I would be very displeased.
Okay, tell it like it is.
I understand.
I think you should pursue it. First of all, she's a beautiful woman.
I knew he was gonna do that.
I cannot be hurt, but she can.
Jenna knows that.
Well, knowing it and being mentally, emotionally prepared for it are two different things.
How far, sir?
That's what I'm hoping you're going to find out.
Oh boy.
I am seeking advice in how to...
Yes, I've heard, Data. I would be delighted to offer any advice I can on understanding women. When I have some, I'll let you know.
Okay, I actually like that. Leave me out of it.
They're lovely. Why don't I find a place to put these? Which won't be that easy.
Can't you? Oh, yes, it is that easy.
Commander Riker suggested this particular flower. He said it had worked for him in the past.
Didn't
all
talk to
right.
the entire ship about us.
Oh, he sure did.
In actuality, less than 1% of the Enterprise crew was involved.
Which may as well be the whole ship.
Computer, decrease illumination level by 1/3 standard lux.
Not the illumination.
This is all part of a program?
One which I have just created for romantic relationships. I have written a subroutine specifically for you.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Okay. If she's okay with it, I can't be upset.
We will reach the Class M planet in approximately 11 hours, sir.
And when I say upset, I mean, like, for me, I would want things to be more natural instead of programmed, but gotta remember he's an android. What happened to all his stuff on his desk? Okay, something very odd is going on. First Data's quarters and now this.
Captain,
What do you make of this?
I am puzzled, sir.
So am I, Mr. Worf.
It's the nebula y'all are going through.
You did not.
No, I did not. Perhaps we have a poltergeist.
Sir?
A mischievous spirit.
Sir.
Perhaps not.
I mean, it is the Trek world. Why is that not believable?
I think for now circumstances warrant caution. Nothing more.
He's probably not aware of what happened in Data's quarters.
I wanted you to have this.
Oh, did you make that?
You have often expressed dissatisfaction with the Spartan nature of my quarters.
The cat's out of the bag.
Spot?
The cat's out of the bag and he's looking for his cat.
The tactility of its surface embellishment is evocative of the neo-primitive period in Tyrrhenian blade carving.
Is this going to get old for you quickly?
When your girlfriend arrives with a gift, give her your undivided attention.
I should not have resumed my painting, despite your suggestion that I continue.
Exactly.
Oh, this is going to get so confusing.
Perhaps if I looked for a suitable place to display it.
There you go. That works for me. She doesn't like it there?
A more central location would give added meaning.
Why don't you go back to your painting?
Do you really want him to do that?
Oh, I really mean it this time.
We were bound to get here eventually since he was trying to understand what it's like to be human. What the heck? Oh yeah, y'all need to figure this one out.
We've reached the designated coordinates, but the M-class planet, it's gone.
What? Is it all an illusion?
Sir.
Warning, atmospheric decompression in bridge observation lounge.
Standard air pressure has been reestablished in the observation lounge.
Let's have a look. Mr. Data?
Yeah, make it quick.
I do not understand.
The transparent aluminum alloy of this window is exhibiting a pattern of transient electrical currents.
An entity? A new species that we're about to encounter?
Honey, I'm home.
I love it.
So I'll have a Kellerman sherry.
Excellent choice.
Oh my goodness.
I believe I am the most fortunate sentient in this sector of the galaxy.
Wow. Now that's one way to put it.
Put your feet up, and I will take care of everything.
Sometimes I can't tell if she's enjoying it or if she's baffled. Oh, he's about to clean.
I could organize your closets for you.
How many closets are there?
Please, just put them down.
What do you wish me to do, dear? Am I not paying enough attention to you?
A little bit too much attention?
Your hair is looking particularly silky tonight.
Particularly silky.
Am I not behaving as a solicitous mate?
Well, yes, but
Tending to your every need?
what's wrong with you tonight?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's just trying to figure it out. I think, again, y'all just need to talk more about...
Perhaps there is something wrong with you.
Oh.
Why are you doing this?
You don't tell me how to behave. You're not my mother. That is the appropriate response for your statement that I am behaving foolishly.
There's something so forced and artificial about the way you're doing it, Data.
That's because he's never experienced this. Never mind. I'm just going to let her figure it out.
I am drawing upon various cultural and literary sources to help define my role.
What were you just thinking?
I was reconfiguring the warp field parameters, calculating the maximum pressure I could safely apply to your lips.
Oh, dear.
I'm glad I was in there somewhere.
7 more unusual incidents have been reported.
After I have made further analysis, I may be able to adjust the ship's sensors to locate and identify the anomaly.
Let's get to it.
Ensign McKnight, plot the most direct course ahead warp 1.
And something's about to happen. You can pretty much time it at this point.
Explosive decompression on deck 37.
Ooh.
Thorn, you alright?
Sick bay.
I think we have some structural damage between decks 36 and 37.
Be careful, please.
Van Mater, you take access tube 23M and look at those bridge connectors. Thorn, I'll cover the aft section.
Oh, he's fine. What? Oh, gee.
The unusual preponderance of dark matter in this nebula is causing small gaps in the fabric of normal space.
So at any point...
So every time we hit one, part of the ship momentarily phases.
Right, exactly.
Good thing one of those pockets didn't pass through the photon torpedo casings or one of the matter-antimatter containment pods.
It could still happen.
Mr. Data, could you reconfigure the sensors so as to detect these anomalies?
Yes, sir.
If we could position the shuttlecraft far enough in front of the Enterprise, it could detect the pockets and allow us enough time to maneuver out of the way.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Nice job, team.
I'll do my pre-flight once I'm on board.
Not this time, Will. I want you on the bridge.
Oh, he's gonna go.
I believe our best chance of escaping this situation is for me to pilot the shuttle. It's my ship, Will.
Fair enough.
Ship's computer is accepting navigational inputs from the shuttle.
Ensign McKnight, plot a course for the shortest distance out of the nebula.
Riker to O'Brien. Lock onto the captain's communicator. I want to be able to pull him out of there in case we have to.
O'Brien's on it.
Changing course, new heading 299, mark 029. I missed it by less than 1,000 meters, Enterprise.
One down, Captain.
Well, how many more to go?
Switching to manual control.
And I was hoping this would go smoothly.
You'll have to make course changes manually until we re-establish the connection.
Yes, sir. I've got it. Course corrected.
I am so happy y'all figure this out.
Deformation impact on deck 15. Reports coming in. Minimal damage.
Okay, good. I hope we don't lose anybody else.
I'm still having difficulty controlling the shuttlecraft.
If you augment the thruster sequencing so that the inertial dampening... The shuttle is out of control.
I'm having trouble locking on, sir.
O'Brien, I had faith in you.
Let's get him out of there.
Now will be a good time, Mr. O'Brien.
Any day now, while we're all still young.
Did we get him back?
Aye, sir. We got him.
Good.
We're nearing the perimeter, 1 million kilometers away.
Let's make a run for it.
Aye, sir.
And hope nothing else goes wrong. Okay, good.
Anson, plot a course for Starbase 260, warp 2.
Aye, sir.
And this is where we break up.
It looks great. It really does. It looks great.
Just get to it.
I think we should talk.
Ah, there it is. It's not you, it's me.
I'm not sure how to begin.
This isn't working.
I got out of a relationship with an unemotional man, and I got right back into another one, absolutely incapable of emotion.
Exactly.
There does appear to be a recurring motif.
You were so kind and attentive. I thought that would be enough.
It's not. No.
I don't really matter to you.
Yeah, you do, but you don't.
If you are ready to eat, I will bring our meal.
We're breaking up, baby.
I'm gonna go now.
As you wish. Jenna, are we no longer a couple?
Yeah, you need to say the words.
No, we're not.
Then I will delete the appropriate program.
I'll see you later.
You'll find someone, sweetheart. Oh, hi, Spot.
Hello, Spot.
Jenna, sister girl, I'm happy you figured it out on your own. Because I'm just kind of sitting here like, your last relationship, just emotionally, just really not there. But we're going to move on to someone who can't even feel emotions. I mean, hey, why not? But all jokes aside, y'all know I love my data-focused episodes. And with this one in particular, I think it makes a lot of sense because of course, Data is exploring different aspects of what it means to be human and wanting to have a more human experience. So, of course, we had him trying to understand humor, among other things. And then, of course, eventually, I knew we were going to get to love one day. I just didn't know how much longer we were going to have to wait. And now that we're here, could I see Data having a companion? Absolutely. Sure. Why not? It's just, is that companion going to be okay with him not having the human emotions? That's the thing. And of course, you know, Data has access to all this information and he's not doing things in a relationship from personal experience. He's taking different things and trying to see what works. And it was obviously very telling with that one scene with them where it's like, what's going on with his personality? And then he started yelling. And I mean, obviously it was clear to obviously the audience that he was experimenting, but po Jenna. I'm just like, honey, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I can see Mr. Data as an excellent friend. Absolutely. But again, if she was in that mindset where she saw his kindness, because she kept mentioning how sweet he was being. She saw that kindness and, you know, that friendship and felt that it could develop into something more, which it did. But again, emotionally, she's going to need a lot more out of a partner. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, going to the nebula. When she died, and I feel like we've seen so much worse in Trek, but seeing her like that, it like made my heart stop for a moment because I was not expecting that at all. I was thinking, I mean, I really don't even know. I had no expectation of what we were going to see when it showed her, but that was not it. That was not what I thought was going to happen to her. And it just made me very uncomfortable. Just the idea of you're literally walking down a hallway and all of a sudden you just kind of like fall into the floor and you die. I mean, just the thought of it made me feel very uncomfortable. And Captain Picard getting out there and doing all his maneuvering, love to see that, because we've seen him take the helm before on the Enterprise, and getting to see him do all this in the shuttlecraft was really cool. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Will would have done an excellent job as well. But given the situation that we were in, I get why Captain Picard wanted to take the wheel, so to say, and maneuver and do all the things. Did I panic there? I almost panicked there for a split second. I knew he wasn't dead, but O'Brien took a little too long to say, yeah, I got him. But I think when it comes to that, I have to also remember that when it comes to the transporter, we see how long the transporter takes to transport people. But, you know, you got to wait for all the molecules to come in. It's like, I get that there's that desperation of, do we have him? Do we have him? But O'Brien can't really say anything until we have him back 100%. He could still, not him specifically, but someone could still be in the transporter trying to get all the way through, and something could happen that stops it. You get what I mean? So I got to give the transporter operators grace in those moments, even though it can be a stressful situation. So yes, I do fully acknowledge that. But this one, yeah, I like my Data episodes. I really do. I wonder what the next task is going to be with him. What else are we going to explore when it comes to the human experience? All right, guys, we're going to hop into the last episode of season 4, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
We're en route to the Klingon homeworld, where I will participate in the installation ceremony of Gowron.
Ooh,
this visit
okay.
should also
All
provide
right.
an opportunity for one of my officers to correct a grave injustice.
Finally.
Enter. Am I intruding?
No, sir.
A little bit.
And here is the man who stood with you before the High Council, the Chadich.
Mm-hmm.
We will arrive at your homeworld in less than a day.
It is not time yet.
That doesn't sound like the man who came to me a year ago.
Right. What's going on?
Patience is a human virtue. One that I'm glad to see you've taken to heart.
Yeah, he's learned something.
Your discommendation is a facade to protect less honorable men.
There you go.
I have grown weary of bearing this dishonor.
We've been intercepted by the Klingon vessel Bortas. They claim to be our escort.
No escort was scheduled.
Oh, no.
Gowron, this is an unexpected pleasure.
I must speak with you, Picard. We will have to move quickly if we are to be successful.
What's wrong?
In preventing a Klingon civil war.
Oh, boy.
The family of Duras is massing support.
That doesn't surprise me.
Duras died in disgrace. By Klingon tradition, his family should share that disgrace.
Exactly.
And who speaks for his family now?
Lursen Betor, the sisters of Duras.
In the leadership of the council.
Women may not serve on the council.
So, what are they?
They have secured the loyalty of at least 3 fleet commanders.
Oh, that's not good.
You were first chosen as arbiter of succession because no Klingon could be trusted.
I see what you're doing.
You must ensure my installation.
That is beyond my purview.
You will not support me.
He didn't say that.
And if they attempt to block my installation,
I will deal with any challenge according to Klingon law.
Right, exactly.
I fear that will not be enough.
I understand his concern. I also get Captain Picard, because you can't really overstep too much.
The Duras family are preparing to move against Gowron. There is too much history between the Duras and the Romulans to discount the possibility.
You got that one right. Wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I would speak with you.
I do not hear the words of traitors.
Oh gosh, I cannot wait for this to be cleared up.
I accepted this commendation to protect the Empire.
Come on, tell him the truth.
It was Duras' father who betrayed our people to the Romulans at Kittimer, not mine.
Right.
Duras.
Yeah.
There is proof of this.
We have plenty of evidence.
His family was too powerful. Instead, the council chose to blame my father.
Council knew?
Yeah, they know. Finally, I'm glad it's out. Well, at least to him.
restore my family name.
You kill Duras, but what you ask is impossible.
What do you mean?
Much of the council is still loyal to his family.
So this is going to take even longer.
You chose to accept this disgrace. Now you must live with your decision, like a Klingon.
I hope we're able to fix this eventually. Hey.
Guidon,
Do you mind if I join you?
you practice? I practice at level 14.
He must have never seen the weapon that she keeps behind the bar. Oh, what level are you at?
No, I had a bet with the captain that I could make you laugh before you became Lieutenant Commander.
Klingons do not laugh.
Ooh, your focus is off.
But I've heard Klingon belly laughs that'll curl your hair.
Yeah, we've heard him laugh before.
Your son laughs. He's Klingon.
He is a child and part human.
And you're not. You're a full Klingon, except you don't laugh. Other Klingons feel like laughing. What does that say about you?
Yeah.
That I do not feel like other Klingons.
Ooh, and why is that?
Good game. Don't feel bad. I was doing this long before you were born.
He is having difficulty adjusting to life on Earth.
That's no surprise.
It will not be easy for him.
But at some point, he's gonna want to know what it's like to really be a Klingon, just as you're learning now.
I'm just gonna leave you to think about that for a moment.
I request a leave of absence.
Mr. Wolf, request granted.
No questions asked.
Kapla. Good luck.
Their relationship is really nice to see.
I have located the Klingon ship on which my brother Kern serves as captain.
Oh, fun.
It has been too long, my brother. Too long.
It really has.
I have asked Gowron to restore our family honor.
Lursa and Beta would have him killed, and if they don't, I will.
Oh.
Gowron is weak. The family of Duras must never be allowed to rule the council.
But technically he just got there, so it's not really his fault that the council's been infiltrated.
I already have the support of 4 squadron commanders. When the time comes, they will follow me.
Are you absolutely sure?
And we will usher in a new era and regain our family name.
This just feels too risky.
No.
What? Gowron spits in your face when you ask him to give back what is rightfully ours, and you won't support him.
But his reasoning makes sense.
I am the older brother Kern. I speak for our family.
Whether you like it or not.
We will wait until he feels the grasp of his enemies around his throat. And the price will be the restoration of our family name.
Aha, I see. Wait till he's backed in a corner.
It will be difficult to convince my allies to back Gowron.
Contact me when you have gained their support. Then I will be ready for Gowron.
Yeah, he's got something up his sleeve.
Have you reached a decision regarding the succession of power?
Kajab Ruditschjong. Lawakyungia Klaus Kimha.
All right. You better speak in full sentences. I'm very impressed by his Klingon.
Do you wish to claim leadership at the council?
I wish it.
Are there no other challengers?
Oh, please say no. Okay.
There is one.
Who?
Who are you?
I am Toral, son of Duras.
He had a child.
So, this is your doing, Lursa.
We wish to address the council.
I mean, y'all gonna say no?
We have discovered that our brother did indeed have a son and heir.
Where did you find him, Lursa? In a harlot's bedchamber?
Ooh.
A simple genetic scan will prove his bloodline is valid.
The Arbiter will consider his validity.
Well, let's have some proof. I will say though, I do like the ladies' design. They do look really nice.
Our allies on the council backed Toral's claim. It's in Picard's hands now.
Uh-huh.
Why not just kill Picard?
Do we want the Federation as our enemy?
Yeah. Do you want those problems?
But when the time is right, we will deal with the Federation.
Who the heck are you? Wait, ooh, I can kind of see your face a little bit.
Do you know the strength of our enemies?
They have at least 7 squadrons.
Y'all, we got a lot more problems.
I will return soon to the homeworld. We shall meet then.
Everything we have on the Kittimer massacre.
You are using your position as a Starfleet officer to affect political change on your planet.
Okay, Captain Picard, what else should he do?
Here I am lecturing you on a conflict of interest while I'm desperately trying to avoid one of my own.
The irony.
Do you think I cannot see for myself the implications for the Federation? We must try our very best to keep those two worlds separate.
Well, that's really hard in this situation.
I will make the Kittimer Massacre files available to the High Council, to the Duras family, to you.
Okay.
Anyone.
Good. That's very, very much appreciated.
This is as far as I will go.
All right, understood.
Captain, welcome.
Don't eat or drink anything.
Tea. Earl Grey, perhaps.
Not y'all knowing his favorite beverage.
Nothing will be served by killing the Arbiter before his decision.
A brave act, Captain.
Let's keep our hands to ourselves.
The invitation was unexpected.
Duras was a fool.
He deserved to die.
Forget him.
We do not wish to be your enemy.
Oh, they're trying so hard.
Allow me to heat up your tea.
Toral has the bloodline to lead the Empire into the next century.
Y'all.
If I find Toral's challenge valid, the two of you will very quickly gain control of the Council, and Gowron will be found dead shortly thereafter.
You got that right.
If I reject Toral's claim, you will accuse me of serving Federation interest.
Right about that one.
If you rule against us, and we are victorious in a war against Gowron, it will mean the end of the alliance with the Federation. This is not a threat.
It's a promise.
So why be our enemy?
And you can be our friend.
Well, I don't want to be any of that.
You have manipulated the circumstances with the skill of a Romulan. Excellent tea. Good day, ladies.
Ooh, I love how he mentioned that. He knows.
Toral is Duras' son. That has been established by genetic scan. There is no basis for accepting a petition for leadership from a boy who has fought no battles, shed no blood for his people.
Exactly.
Duras is dead. His claim to the leadership died with him. Gowron shall lead the council.
There you go. And there you have it.
There are no more challenges. Does the Federation dictate Klingon destiny?
He's following the law.
Follow me, and I will show you honor.
Follow him, and you reject all Klingon law.
What's it gonna be? Oh, well then.
Are you blind to what they represent?
Yeah, the corruption is just really strong.
Your blood will taint the way to the future.
Your forces are weak, Gowron. I offer you 4 Klingon squadrons.
He's probably like, how?
They are pledged to support my brother, Kern.
Kern is your brother.
Surprise!
His true bloodlines were hidden to protect him.
He has opposed me in the past.
I am the elder brother.
The return of your honor. The support of 4 squadrons. No!
What? Why not?
The Duras family controls most of the fleet. We must have Federation help.
That's gonna make it worse.
I can ask nothing more of him in this matter.
Yeah, he made that clear.
My duty as a Starfleet officer.
You come to me and demand the restoration of your family honor, and now you hide behind human excuses.
Really?
Or do you hear the cry of the warrior calling you to glory like a Klingon?
Oh! Alright, let's finish this up later.
A second ship is joining the attack on the Bortas.
It's begun.
Worf is going to help out so much that he's going to say, you know what? Yeah, your honor should be restored.
Bortas has put out a general distress call.
Alright, are we going to help or not?
Plot a course to take us safely away from the combat area. Half impulse. If we go to the aid of the Bortas, we'll be dragging the Federation into a Klingon civil war.
He's correct.
Ensign, engage.
Well, at least he was honest about how he felt. About, don't ask me for anything else.
I can aim and fire disruptors manually when they drop their shields.
Ooh, smart.
They're dropping their shields.
Ooh.
Firing on second target.
Hurry up, hurry up. Ah, the shields are up.
We come to defend the Empire. and to follow the banner of Gowron.
Well, there you have it.
Advise the Enterprise that their delegation is welcome to attend my installation as leader.
Alrighty.
Receive now the loyalty of the Council and of the Empire.
Of course.
Okay, and?
You both fought as warriors. You have proven your hearts are Klingon. I return your family honor.
Oh, good.
Let your name be spoken once again. You are Worf, son of Mog.
Oof, I'm happy about that. I was thinking it would take longer.
I now formally request your assistance in fighting these enemies of the Empire. All who oppose me are traitors.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
You arbitrated the right of succession.
My duties in that regard are finished.
You and I know that they have conspired with Romulans in the past.
And they're still doing it now.
They would surely form a new Klingon-Romulan alliance. That would represent a fundamental shift of power in this quadrant.
You got that right.
Mr. Worf, I don't have to lecture you on the principle of non-interference. I must refuse your request.
We're still gonna get dragged into this.
Mr. Worf.
Are you resigning?
The Enterprise will be leaving this sector immediately.
He's not leaving.
I respectfully request that I be allowed to take an extended leave of absence.
I order you to return to duty at once.
He's gonna leave.
Then I resign my commission as a Starfleet officer.
Saw that coming a mile away. Don't look shocked. The outfit looks good on him.
I understand you'll be serving on board the Bortas.
As weapons officer.
Your tactical knowledge and experience will serve them well.
Yeah, we've seen that. We saw that in that battle that just happened.
You certain that this is the right decision?
We won't know until it's over.
I was rescued from Kittimer by humans, but I was born Klingon.
Mm-hmm.
My heart is of that world. I do hear the cry of the warrior. I belong with my people.
Don't blame you one bit.
I felt that what was unique about you was your humanity. You took the best qualities of humanity and made them part of you.
No, I like that.
I'll have your belongings transported to the Bortas.
Thank you, sir.
Well, no hard feelings. Oh, is everyone here? Oh.
Attention on deck.
I love that.
Permission to leave the ship, sir.
Permission granted. Plach.
Oh, I know this is hard for him. Look, he's gotta do what he's gotta do. Okay, can we find out who this is now?
He didn't have the courage to face us.
Celebrate later, Taral.
Come on.
We should not discount Jean-Luc Picard yet.
Excuse me?
And humans have a way of showing up when you least expect them.
What is happening? That is the last person I thought I was going to see. The amount of questions I have right now is astronomical. And, okay. Tasha, what? I am so confused, but in a good way. Okay, I see why we need a part 2. And I'm not going to waste any time, honey, getting part 2 out to y'all. Because, oh, geez. I'm probably going to watch part 2 today. So, again, if y'all see this outfit or a variation of it, just whatever. Look, the point is, I am just stunned. Stunned is the best word right now because... Is she just... Oh, hold on. Is it just the actress playing another character? Or is it really... Because we had that episode and she... What? I'm trying to wrap my brain around it all right now because... How? Okay, I'm going to get my answers in part 2. Love the episode, okay? This was a pleasant surprise. Seeing Gowron again, thumbs up. Thumbs up. When I was first introduced to him, I was just kind of like, oh, you're very expressive. And seeing him come back, love it. I actually really like his character. Worf's brother is back. We got to see the sisters of Duras and the child. Yeah, whatever. That child's not going to protect anybody. Look, we're going to move past that. Love the sisters, actually. Don't get me wrong. I know they're in cahoots with the Romulans, but just like the look of them, I really like it, actually. Love their costumes that they're wearing. I love like the way they did the scene with Picard was really nice, and I love how he pointed out, oh, okay, the way y'all are doing this is like the Romulans. I mean, come on. At this point, we're very well aware of what's happening. Worf getting his honor back. I've been waiting on this for so long, and I'm thinking, okay, do we have to get well into season 5 or beyond before we finally get his honor reinstated? And it was wonderful seeing that. And I know that he and Picard respect each other, but in this case, I understand why Worf left. It makes sense because I also understand Captain Picard's dilemma with everything going on with the Federation. Yes, I understand that you're a Klingon. I understand that, you know, this is your home world, but you're a Starfleet officer. And I'm just like, the only way this is going to work is if he resigns. And he looks wonderful in that outfit. I'm just going to say it again. Not that he doesn't look good in his Starfleet, you know, attire, but, well, a Starfleet uniform. But it's just something about seeing him in his Klingon uniform that I'm just kind of like, okay, this is very nice. I actually quite like it. But yeah, I'm not going to say too much about this one because I really want to get into part 2. So YouTube folks, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Honey, I'm just trying to get into part 2 because look, I need my answers. Because what the heck did I just see? I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.